Rebent Sinner. Written and narrated by Ivan Coyote. Dedication. This book is dedicated to Sarah McDougall for showing me her artist's heart. She reminds me every day of why. Chapter 1. Blood. My gran used to smoke the cheap cigarettes, John Player Specials, Craven A menthols, number 7s. She'd buy them by the carton and squirrel them away in the closet in her bedroom. My uncles would swipe one from her open pack on the kitchen table and cough and stare down at the red cherry between their fingertips and say, "Fuck, Mom, these are awful. Why can't you get Du Maurier's? Export A's?" She would make that noise with her tongue and tuck the rest of the pack into her purse. She had one of those little cigarette machines, too, where you buy the filters and tubes and the tobacco in a tin, and she and my aunts would sit around the table and stuff little wads of tobacco into the groove in the machine and slide it back and forth, and a cigarette would pop out the end. You had to get the perfect amount of tobacco in there to get it to burn just right, but look how much cheaper it is, they would all say, like they were trying to convince each other of something none of them truly believed. My gran unknowingly smoked her last cigarette on a Friday afternoon, and she broke her hip that night when her foot fell off the footstool during Jeopardy and her heel hit the floor at a weird angle. She always said that new hardwood floor was easier to sweep than the carpet ever was to keep vacuumed. She was hospitalized right away, went into a coma, and died the following Wednesday without ever really waking up again. She was almost 90 years old. It all happened so fast, but hey, at least she never had to quit smoking, everybody said. Dear favorite uncle, I'm going to have to insist you stop using my dead name. I changed it in 1993. That was more than 25 years ago. I'm afraid I just can't get used to it is no longer an acceptable excuse. Lesser uncles are gaining on you. I still love you, but collect yourself. I'm coming home in 15 days. I will come and see you in a new place. I look like your sons did when they were my age. I look like your grandson, and his son looks like me. You might be confused, but I know you will recognize the blood in me, your blood in me. I will touch your super soft hands and marvel at all those blue maps on the backs of them. What should I get you for your 97th birthday? I will ask you. What? You will say. Your birthday, I will repeat louder. My what? You will say. Oh, that. I'm good. I have everything I need right here. These people, they take good care of me, you'll say. Last month I was home in the Yukon, and I went to visit my 97-year-old grandmother in the nursing home where she has been for the last year since her accident. It had been a few months since I had seen her. It was about 8 p.m., dark and cold outside. The heat was cranked up inside the nursing home. I was sweating in my unzipped parka as I walked down the maze of hallways through the dining hall and into her room. She was asleep, and my heart twisted in my chest at the sight of her, asleep on her side in her hospital bed, her nightdress pulled up to reveal her unbearably thin and bruised legs, and her diaper. She woke up as I sat in the rolling chair next to her bed. "It's you," she cried out with joy and surprise. "Look at you, my beautiful boy." She sat up and patted the mattress beside her withered thighs, pulled her nightdress down a little, but not all the way. I sat beside her. The plastic sheet on the mattress crinkled under us both. "My beautiful, beautiful boy, you're so handsome. You've always been so handsome. I'm so glad you are here." She reached out a pencil-like arm and pulled my head down to what was left of her once very ample chest. She stroked my head and cupped my cheek. She was never very physically affectionate before, but she's changing. My Uncle Rob had warned me on the phone months ago. She's slipping a little, mentally too, he had said. She is getting confused easily, not recognizing people some days. Don't take it personally if she thinks you're one of the staff or something.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?